Subscribe to Highest Good, where we tell you your future.
How are you doing, Gemini? On Monday, the stars are meant for relaxation and renewal. If your boss says otherwise, well, be sure to fit in plenty of me time after hours. Spoiling yourself just a bit does your heart a world of good. A reserve of good humor and strength is also helpful during the emotional upheaval that begins sometime today. What with stormy passions, possessiveness, and more, your life may briefly resemble a soap opera. Enjoy the drama. This weekend, take extra care with others' feelings. Be sweet and it will come back to you tenfold. Prepare yourself for all the goodies coming your way today and also brace up for the not so good things. Find out what's in store for you today. On Tuesday, oppositions are in the stars, romantically speaking, at the beginning of the week, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. You may need to relocate that happy medium between love and work, or it could be a matter of opposites attracting. You might feel like you're being told what to do today, whether by a friend who's full of love advice or by a partner. Acknowledging it and letting it go feels much better than taking it personally. The day brings bountiful good energy and your head's in the clouds. Perfect for romance. However, too much verbal communication with others may make you feel tired. You should try to avoid speaking much and must not talk about unnecessary things. On Wednesday, you should find some time for yourself rather than directing all your energies towards work. You can even do some reading. Reading some interesting article, material, or book will surely help. You should not just stick to your chair, instead, move around and meet people and talk. You're looking to impress in the midweek, but why go overboard trying when just being yourself is so very impressive? Making others feel important means they'll find you utterly fascinating. Today is all about letting go and letting the romantic chips fall where they may. If it's right, it's right. If not, well, onward and upward. There's drama in the cards when it comes to love. Keep your cool and you'll emerge smelling like a rose. On Thursday, modesty be darned. You're feeling fabulous and showing it. And romance is sitting up and taking notice. Channel any self-criticism about your love life into constructive stuff. If you use that energy to think in innovative ways, there's no stopping you. Those in relationships could be driven slightly batty by your partner's impracticality. Luckily, you're there to step in. Love is low-key for singletons now, but there's definitely stuff going on behind the scenes. You must not take up physically heavy or difficult tasks today. You should instead try light activities. The heavier load may affect you physically. Besides, your logical calculations and people may not go right. On Friday, work could be a hurdle on any romantic plans today, but the stars have some sweet stuff in store for. These are perfect for jovial fun with a date or friends. Expand your definition of the finer things in life and take someone sweet along for the ride. It could get romantic indeed. Your easygoing nature serves you well on Friday and Saturday, when life and love are serving you surprises that may be difficult to interpret. Talking to you feels good even if there's no absolute resolution. Play hard and work hard, so you need a well-balanced diet, plenty of rest and a place where you can relax and recover your energies, both physical and mental. You should not eat on the run, just grabbing whatever takeaway you can get on the spur of the moment. You need to enjoy your food, eat slowly, and avoid coffee, tea, nicotine, and alcohol, which will overstimulate you. You must always carry a bottle of water with you to avoid dehydration. On Saturday, you're just where you want to be today, right in the middle of things romantically speaking. Make plans, speak your mind, and generally exercise your will. It works well for you. Stay loose, in particular, those in relationships need to say goodbye to stubbornness and hello to new ideas. Try laughing instead of getting wound up. The weekend looks marvelous for romance, full of meaning with lots of sweet mysteries for you to unravel or get deliciously caught up in. Health wise, you will be feeling much better now compared to last week. However, this does not mean that you can be careless or the situation could get worse. This is the best time to start a new fitness regime to get the maximum benefits. Young people should avoid overindulging in alcohol this week. Small children are expected to suffer from stomach aches, so their diet should be monitored closely. On Sunday, you're looking at love in unusually practical, down-to-earth ways at the week's outset. Concrete values concern you, so delve deep into them, yours and someone else's. The free exchange of ideas get downright hot with a possible merging of the minds on the agenda. Sexy and intellectual, they are two great things that go well together. If you get frustrated by some time spent cooling your heels, just wait for Sunday. It kicks off a couple of days of superlative possibilities in the realm of romance. This week, do not consume anything that is considered to be bad for your health. Unhealthy habits are likely to have a very bad effect on you this week and could lead to problems that may trouble you for a very long time. This is also not a good time to travel, as a journey will have an adverse effect on your health and also increase your stress levels.
Money and career.
On Monday, financial inflow will be very satisfactory, but you will be also required to take care about your expenses. There is a distinct possibility of incurring several unexpected expenses. You could spend a substantial amount of money for court cases and pending legal matters. Since you have a lot of surplus funds on hand at the moment, it will be a great idea to clear off all your old debts. You could consider investing in real estate today. It will be imperative for you to keep a tight leash over unwanted expenses. Do not spend huge chunks of money for buying exorbitant objects. On Tuesday, this is not a promising day for matters pertaining to finance. Your exorbitant expenses will be uncontrollable. Your investments are also not going to reap any lucrative rewards. Your finance department will miserably fail you. You will not be able to stick to your monthly budgeting plans. Your financial planning will seem to be completely collapsed. You may even need to borrow money from close friends and relatives to keep the show going. You may not even be able to cope up with regular office expenses such as courier charges, telephone bills, electricity payments, etc. This will be due to the carelessness of your staff. On Wednesday, you will need to be extremely cautious while dealing with matters of finance and money. Never sign a document without properly reading it first. As a matter of fact, you should even sign checks after proper contemplation. Try to focus upon saving your money as much as possible during this period. We say so because there is a strong probability of incurring unexpected expenses during this time. On Thursday, this week is not very favorable for considering new investments. Those dealing in the stock markets should have a watchful eye over the developments. You will be very relieved to receive unexpected finances. This is a very favorable week as far as your finances and money matters are concerned. If you have been trying to avail a loan for either business development or purchasing capital for goods, you will be able to do so easily today. Any financial strategies that you have planned will be successfully implemented today. On Friday, there is a distinct possibility of spending a considerable amount of money for purchasing electronic gadgets. You will also be able to successfully clear off any old loans or dues during this period. Learn to keep a tight leash over unwanted expenses and focus upon saving for the future. This is a very favorable day as far as your finances and money matters are concerned. If you have been trying to avail a loan for either business development or purchasing capital for goods, you will be able to do so easily. On Saturday, any financial strategies that you have planned will be successfully implemented. There is a distinct possibility of spending a considerable amount of money for purchasing electronic gadgets. You will also be able to successfully clear off any loans or dues during this period. Learn to keep a tight leash over unwanted expenses. On Sunday, the graph of your financial growth during this week will be more or less like a tidal wave. If you learn to surf the tide with adequate precaution, the sail will be smooth and overall you will need to maintain a perfect equilibrium between your financial inflow and expenses. Monitoring your unwanted expenses will certainly help you. Your financial inflow will be very satisfactory today because Moon is in your sign today and things will start looking up today onwards. Do not make random investments based on hearsay.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.